Live at 5 is Offer Review, and boy, we have two events dropping pretty much at the same time right now. We've got the Successful Brew Milestone event, which just hit right now, and then we also just came in game. Pocket Dimension is going live in 4 days. So we're going to go over Pocket Dimension and Successful Brew, just a brief overview. The details on this is that it looks like it is finishable if you're willing to do a lot of blitzing. Like if you have a veteran account and you're willing to do 6 to 7 rotations a day for 14 days, you will be able to finish it. Now this is, and right now there's quarter blitz, which I wiped out all my energy. And there's a store, and the store is okay. It has some teal gear. I'm probably buy SBCs because I'm short on SBCs also, but it does not have the teal uniques. But we also don't know fully how to get. They may have cauldrons in the calendars and things like that. We don't have all the details of how much, but this is kind of goes back to the old school way that they did events. Super grindy, and if you wanted to blitz a lot, you could finish it or spend money. So where recently, starting with say like Thanos Giving, basically you could not grind your way through the event. Literally, it was a complicated offer, and the only way to finish the milestones was to spend money. So at least this event, which is not going to be good for everybody. I understand not everybody wants to blitz. Some people have jobs. I get that. But at least for some people that are willing to put in a ton of blitzing, they will be able to finish and get all the milestones, and there's some decent rewards in there. Specifically, midpoint, the one that I'm the mostly interested in is the new uniques, the gold uniques for Morgan Le Fay. So this is going on now. There's also a bug right now, 2 bugs with this event. There's the first one is that the daily objectives, I believe you can get cauldrons from the raid daily objective, the RTA daily objective, and the arena one. Looks like the arena one is not showing cauldrons as of right now. I think they're going to get that fixed. And then there's also a web store milestone tied to this as well. And some of them are grayed out. I believe those are cauldrons. But anyways, the web store is working. It's not working for me. And then there's also scoring on that. So I haven't seen a full spreadsheet on this, but the people that are doing the number crunching on this, they've been looking at it for the last 30 minutes, are saying that it should be completable by blitzing a lot, 6 to 7 rotations a day. Now, Pocket Dimension. If you go into Dark Dimension right now, you'll see that the Pocket Dimension starts in 4 days, and it's going to be run with the Disciple tag. And the Disciple tag is kind of weird because I was just talking about it with people right now that really the only character that I use every single day in Doom 2.3 that has this Disciple tag is Iceman. And there's not really a lot of raid type characters. Now, there's a couple options here that I like, and you can go in with 5 characters, of course. Night Nurse has healing. Morbius. People have been raving about how amazing Morbius is in start of Dark Dimension 5. I recently saw a post on Reddit where someone went in with a 3 red, 3 yellow, and he was fantastic. He has drain in his passive, and also his basic has some sustain built into it. So I think Morbius, for some people will be a superstar. I'm considering also the Black Bolt Yo-Yo combo. Yo-Yo will have the persistent offense down, which is amazing. And then also Scarlet Witch has some sustain on her special ability where she has health redistribution. We'll have to see how it works out. The other option is Nick Fury. The problem with Nick Fury is if you want to run Nick Fury with Yo-Yo, you have to refrain from using Nick Fury's ultimate because he will summon his shield security, which is a protector, and that'll not work with Yo-Yo. So I think for me, I kind of want to start off with Black Bolt, Yo-Yo, Night Nurse, Morbius, and maybe, I don't know, Scarlet Witch or Ghost Rider. I'm not really sure. But anyways, this is the Disciple tag. Unknown how difficult this will be. Last time, there was Cersei and Omega Red were the superstars, but people were able to finish it without Omega Red. We will have to see how difficult this is. Here on MSF.gg, you can see the layout and you can see the individual rewards for each node, but it does not show the completion rewards yet. Last time it was very generous, and there were what was it? Fully crafted teal gear. It was actually a big deal. And also, I believe the other thing too is like when you can run through it twice, but then the first time you run through it, it seems to me that you have to wait 24 hours before you can go in on your second attempt. So if you're running short on time, keep that in mind. That's how it worked last time. I don't know if they're going to continue doing that or not. Let's move on. Also, this is kind of interesting. Calling Wing Orbs credits. Right now, Calling Wing is in the Arena store and she's in the Arena Orb, but she's an Arena Orb exclusive. And what this post is drawing attention to is Scream was in the Orb for 55 days, Shatterstar 75 days, Phyla 68 days, and Calling Wing right now, we have not had a new character added to the Arena store for almost 140 days. What's going on, Scopely? The data mine suggests that Dagger will be made available in the Raid store. It seems like they're just neglecting the Arena store at this time, but typically we get one character, foundable, farmable, whatever you want to call it, on the first Wednesday of the month. We'll have to see what that is. I'm hoping that it'll be, we're long overdue for an Arena Orb update. Usually they put one character that's Arena Orb exclusive, and then Colleen will move from that, and then she will be purchasable with Arena currency. Also, anyone having issues with Dark Hunters against Heroes for Hire in War? Yes, I am not using Dark Hunters against Heroes for Hire, mostly because the Heroes for Hire that I come across are grossly overdeveloped, and Dark Hunters cannot punch up. I think they even struggle to punch across or slightly down. Be very careful with that. I prefer currently right now to use Dark Hunters against new warriors because they will put the blinds on Cloak and Dagger. Seems to be the best use for Dark Hunters for me personally right now. And also I've had limited success in using Dark Hunters paired up with Hela against Young Avengers on Punch Across. It's a tricky matchup. It definitely depends on how strong the Kate is and whether or not the globals are up in war. But anyways, yeah, they're problematic. And then if you're looking for a excellent information here on Dark Hunters, Voyage's captain put out an infographic right here, which lays out the T4s. I went through and I actually really got a lot of use out of this infographic myself. I was able to put a lot of T4s that I had overlooked. I had overlooked some of Ghost Rider's and some of Elsa's T4s. And I agree with the ISO 8 suggestions, except for Morbius right here. I prefer Striker on Morbius, but here's the deal. He definitely, it's amazing, Striker on Morbius. But if you're not landing the traumas and you're not landing the blinds, then you're going to want to have Skirmisher on him, and that's what they're suggesting here. And also, it's very important. There's a huge focus boost that goes from 13 to 14. Gear 13 is not that great. It's almost the same thing as Gear Tier 12. There's a pretty big jump to go from 13 to 14 specifically in focus. Anyways, screenshot this or check the link in the description to the Reddit post, which has this. Then, something I did not consider. I was one of the people that was a little bit disappointed with the Scarlet Witch rework. I thought there was no upgrade to the passive. The passive looks weak. I also think that her special is kind of wonky because it doesn't do any damage. And to get the full benefit out of her basic, you have to have already used the ultimate and the special. You can't just save them. You need to have them on cooldown to get the extra effects on her basic. But one of the things that I overlooked, which is brought out in this post, and I think this is an excellent post right here, is that she gets the Darkhold tag. And just having the Darkhold tag does a whole bunch of stuff to there. She gets the extra critical chance and damage from Doctor Strange, extra armor from Wong, defense up from Wong on spas, deflect every turn, barrier from Wong. I'm not going to read all of this. Look at all of this other stuff she gets. that is a big deal. Basically, the passives on the other characters that apply to the Darkhold tag is going to be huge. And so it remains to be seen, but a lot of people were like very disappointed with Scarlet Witch. Yes, but keep in mind, she does have the Darkhold tag, and all of these things are going to apply to her just by her having the Darkhold tag. Also, this kind of makes me sad. I did a non-scientific post here on Twitch, and I asked the question, how many crashes have you had since patch? And I was alarmed to find that only 53% of the people that responded to my poll said they've had 0 crashes. Scopely, I would hope that number is closer to 90 or 95%. When I started this poll, I expected it to be like 75%. It is absolutely alarming that only 53% of the players that responded to this poll have not had a crash since the patch. I'm one of them. But that means 47% of the people have had some sort of negative experience with the game crashing. That is truly horrible, if you ask me. Absolutely. All right, let's go to offer review. Let's see, we got to load it up here and take a look at what's going on. We've got a bunch of offers to consider right here. Let's pull it up and see what we've got. We do have some things that I want to buy. I saw a core offer. There it is right there. So here's the deal with this offer right here. And I believe these are Moon Knight orbs. Boo! Which is, I can't believe they put Moon Knight orbs on this. But anyways, $35 here. You get 2,855 cores, which is basically the price that you would spend. So if you're a purchaser of cores, you have to look at all of this extra stuff as just bonus. So unfortunately, the Moon Knight orbs are uneventful for me. Premium orbs are somewhat uneventful. Green ISO, somewhat uneventful. 3 red stars, sure. 5 training material orbs, or you've got the $10 offer. So normally you can just go into the store and spend $10 and get 750 cores, but then you're going to get this bonus stuff. So this is something I'm going to purchase right here. I'm going to do it after offer review on Amazon Coins, where I can save up to 20%. But to me, anytime that they have these offers where I'm a purchaser of cores typically anyways, and so I might as well get the bonus stuff whenever I can do that. Let's move on. Dual gold offer. This is absolutely okay. This is mediocre. I do not really have it personally. I don't have a shortage of gold or training materials, but I value these orbs at $1.50 a piece. And so we've got a total of 24 orbs between the two. So that does add up to more than $30 US. So again, if I was struggling with these two resources and I have a disposition to spend $30 on gold and training materials, this is going to be a better offer than the normal offers we have. Let's scroll down. Those are almost there. All right, so this event is winding down. This is the last day of the Morbius event. And you should be at milestone 38 here very soon. You can get to milestone 38 with just by playing the game normally and completing all the activities. It was relatively easy to get to milestone 38. And as far as I'm concerned, the event for me ended at milestone 38, and milestones 39 and 40 are strictly offers where you can buy these, but you have to buy 28 of these to finish and get to the 40th milestone. And to me, the rewards there were not compelling. And also the contents of these orbs, aside from having cloak in there, were completely useless. I just opened up more than 15 of these on stream, and I got two cloak shards and nothing else, and very little amount of gold, very little amount of useful stuff. The rest of it was just Ultimus food. So the purpose of these orbs is not the contents of the orbs, for the milestones, but that we have 1 day left. Do what you got to do. I'm not recommending this at all. I'm completely satisfied with getting to milestone 38, and that is just fine for me. Let's move on. Again, same situation. All right, we're going to go through this now. I want to say that this is because I unlocked Doctor Strange. And I think that the new character offers, like when you unlock a character, they've updated all of them and they are favorable. Some of them still are uneventful, like this one right here. T3s, it used to be 100 T3s for $10, and they bumped it up to 240. I believe a better price for this would be like 100 T3s for $1. But do what you got to do. Right here, again, not a purchaser of T4s. This is kind of bothers me. That you'd have to spend almost $30 to get 225 T4s. You know, are you willing to spend $30 to upgrade a single ability on Doctor Strange? I'm not going to do it. As far as Doctor Strange is going, I put 3 T4s on him. I did all but his basic attack. And so we're going to take it from there. I'm not a purchaser of purple gear, but this is half of what it used to be. It used to be $10. And then I don't see the value here of this right here at all. $10 for that doesn't seem like a great deal. Now, this is to get him war ready. So this will take him to green ISO 4 for $20. I've never bought this, but I guess if you're short on this particular, it doesn't seem like we've had a lot of blasters recently. It seems like for me, I'm really short on brawlers. We've had a lot of brawlers recently, but anyways, it is what it is. Then right here, we've got a more reasonable offer on T4s than normal, $10 again. And then we've got 5 T4s right there. I value those at $1.50, and that is worth more than $5 right there. So this does add up to more than $10 if you need training materials. And then this is much better than we had before. I believe before this offer was 250 and 3 gold orbs, and I moved it up to 1 million and 4 gold orbs. So that is a better deal if you need gold. This is better than the standard gold offers that we have inside the store. This is trash. We've got 14 red star orbs at $1.50. Doesn't even come close to $50 US. And then we've got anchor pricing here on a T4 at $20. I believe this is actually closer worth to about $10 to $12. For me, this doesn't do a lot for my roster, but yeah, this is just a crack and stack in my opinion. All right, exclusive orb offer. So this is kind of interesting right here. This is an Armory 16 orb fragment, and so you get an Armory 16. Now, this is just kind of an annoyance for me. I don't know if this is annoying to you, but this has 2 items in it, 2 unique 16s. Put 3 in there. Give us a middle pillar at least, and it's just kind of, they were so incredibly stingy with teal gear. Can't wait to get through Pocket Dimension. Other than Pocket Dimension in this patch, this entire patch is still continuing to be very stingy with teal gear. They did add a couple orbs at the end of the raid milestones along with Ghost Spider, but we got no teal war orb or anything like that. And then, of course, that's always welcome, Blue Lions. But I'm not going to, it just doesn't seem like a lot of value there for $5. I guess if you're super desperate for 2 16 uniques, go for it. But boy, that does not seem like a good deal. Legacy 2 Orb Offer. This is not going to be of any advantage to a veteran player, but I do want to say that Legacy 2 Orbs do have a T3s in it, training materials, and they have a small amount of gold and purple gear, and then characters that came out in year 2. Veteran players will have no use for this. And then again, recipe for a successful brew. I don't see it. I don't see what to do with this. 6,000, where you can basically, you're going to be able to buy like a couple items in the Cauldron store. I like the Cauldron store, but again, no uniques in there. This is just a straight Kraken snack. And basically, if you don't want to blitz and you want to get the milestones, you're going to be a purchaser of this. But boy, this is a hefty price to not blitz. $40. I'd rather blitz than spend $40 times 2, $80. Wow. Anyways, due to anniversary 2022 gear bundle, this is kind of garbage. I don't really like this. Again, anniversary sales are around the corner. The 4-year anniversary of Marvel Strike Force is on the 28th. So that should be here coming up in a couple of days. Still not great. All right. Again, silver promotion credit offer. Boy, $20 for 75 silver promotion credits. They have sold in the past 50 silver promotion credits for $3. So this is outrageous. We've got 2 T4 training material orbs there. I value those at $1.50, so that's worth about $3. And then I don't place much value on the Legacy. I don't know if that's Legacy 2 or Legacy 1, but those are not great orbs in my opinion. Trash. All right. Leader of the Ravager offer. Getting a lot of questions about this. So according to the data mine, Star-Lord T'Challa is going to be the next Strike Pass character. So you can spend $20 on the Strike Pass and get 50 extra Star-Lord and 500 power cores and a bunch of gear. So if you need him now, I guess that's what you got to do. But keep in mind, the next Strike Pass is going to have Star-Lord T'Challa, according to the data mine. And I think your $20 spent towards that is way better than this right here. All right, let's move on. Superior gear sale. So I was just talking to somebody in my chat said the total number of SBCs required to upgrade the Darkhold team is almost 10,000. It was like 9,800 and something. Wow. What is an entire team taking 10,000 SBCs? So I know people have said to me, Mobile Boomer, I've got 30,000 SBCs. I've got 20,000 SBCs. That's 2 or 3 teams. That's not all. SBCs for a lot of people are becoming the severe bottleneck in the game. And you know what? For $10, give me like 3,000. Not a character and a half's worth. 300 is not going to give me anywhere. When I'm almost needing 2,000 per character, it's not getting me anywhere. And it is a severe bottleneck. I welcome SBCs anytime I can get them. Trash, 500 ABCs if you need them for $5. Purple gear is just abundant, much more abundant than it was like a year ago. We're worth that $7. The rest of this stuff down here is trash. We're just going to scroll through all of this. None of this is eventful. Just want to see if there's anything worth mentioning down here in the bottom. And then we're going to toggle over to the free-to-play account and see if there's anything down there. Nope. All right, let's toggle over to the free-to-play account and see if there's anything there that is not duplicate. We've talked about that. I'm a fan of that. We've got the Doctor Strange offers. Do what you got to do. He's going to be an event campaign character. So I believe his event campaign starts in less than 2 weeks from now. If you don't mind waiting, there you go. And then I like that. All right, let's just scroll through and see if there's anything unique on this account worth talking about. So far, everything we're seeing here is a duplicate, and this will wrap up. Oh, there we go. All right, we've got Mystique. Mystique got a rework, a small rework, a small boost to her stats. And then, of course, she's going to be paired up with Madeline Pryor and on a defensive war team, who's going to be a new character in the game. Anyways, $5 for 50 character shards. I'm a fan. If this helps you speed up this team and you can use this team on defense, the real question is, are you going to put Emma on that team or not? Who's going to be the fourth? I think most people feel that, it's going to be pretty good with Strife, Mr. Sinister, Mystique, and Madeline Pryor, but nobody knows who to put as the fifth. That will remain to be seen. The logical choice, of course, is going to be Emma, but Emma is so useful in many different places. We'll have to do testing. Nobody knows right now. And then again, we've got Pyro right there for $5 if you need him. There you go. All right, let's scroll down and see if there's anything else. I got to say, I don't even use Pyro anymore. He's on my bench. I'm not even using him in war. It is what it is. All right, that'll do it for today. Tomorrow is Friday, which means we'll have a blog post. Typically, blog posts, my guess is that tomorrow's blog post will be Madeline Pryor's kit, which has already been revealed on Tuesday in a lot of the videos. Like there's a YouTube video on there, but I'm not expecting a lot. Typically, the blog post after the patch doesn't have a lot of information, but maybe there'll be the information about the rewards for Pocket Dimension, because Pocket Dimension starts in 4 days, and we found out from an in-game tab we didn't get any unofficial information about that. So maybe we'll get information on Pocket Dimension tomorrow. Let me know what you think in the comment section, and as always, thanks for watching. Keep on gaming.